What is up, guys? Tomcat here, and in this video we are in Spin Tires doing a towing challenge and a diesel truck showdown. We haven't done a proper diesel truck showdown in a while, and I really wanted to do one again because we're actually starting to get some trucks now that are finally at least somewhat similar, somewhat evenly matched, and or at least we hope that they're evenly matched. And pretty soon we're going to add in a Power Stroke to the mix as well, so we can do, because I know a long time ago in the Spin Tires beta we did some diesel truck showdowns, and a bunch of you guys loved those, and I am really wanting to do them again. But it's been kind of hard because there aren't really a lot of those trucks that were in the beta didn't really make it into the game. The mods that were in the beta didn't actually carry forward, and it's been kind of tricky to do an actual showdown. But so the way this is going to work is both of these trucks have the options of gooseneck trailers. We're going to use these trucks to haul, basically they're going to haul each other around the map and around the racetrack, and we're going to see how they do in terms of a few different things. We're going to see how they do in terms of speed, in terms of how they handle keeping the vehicle actually on the back of the trailer, because that is important, and we're going to see how they drive as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into the garage and put the trailer on. Now, the procedure for putting the trailer on with this truck is a little weird, because if you try to do it normally, you have to put the hitch on, and then you can't just put the trailer on normally. You have to go down to this spawn load trailer thing, which makes the truck look really freaking weird, then put the trailer on, then go back to the standard wheels and tires. I don't know why they've made it so you have to do that. It seems a little bit like a lot of extra work, but regardless, we have our trailer, and it's time to load the Dodge up. So I'm going to get right over here, right by the side of the track, and go ahead and move the ramps down. And this trailer is actually a really nice one. I've never seen this trailer before, so good job with that. Like, I think they did a really good job with it. So I'm going to set the ramps right there, and it's just outside the range. So I'm going to go ahead and swap into it over here. And we're going to pretty much, I think we'll just leave everything alone, honestly. Head right up onto the trailer. Without issue. God, that thing is almost as big as the trailer. Jeez, I mean, these trucks are big. There's no question about the fact that these trucks are big. Let's see, back into the Chevy, and we'll go ahead and raise the ramps. And then once we get the ramps raised back up, we're gonna position ourselves at the start line and set off. God, I didn't realize that was gonna come all the way up to where it would like actually hit the back of the truck. Huh. All right, now. Oh, God. Are we ready? Let me back up just a little bit to where our front tires are right there. Alright, set the e-brake. And should we try and do a boosted launch? I feel like we should try and do a boosted launch. Because that'd be, I don't know, I feel like doing a boosted launch would be kind of a cool idea. Alright, getting ready, and go! Up into high, and then back to automatic mode. Come on. God, it's actually pretty quick with the trailer behind it. It's pretty fast. It really is. God, we'd have to do, like, once I get this this series going in multiplayer with Jeep Guy, God, we're going to be drag racing. We're going to be doing a ton of stuff that's going to be really, like, we're basically going to have our own diesel power challenge, pretty much. If you guys have ever watched that, like, ooh, come on. Handle the corner. Oh, go. The truck bounced around a little bit, but we're alright, It moved. It's kind of on the edge of the trailer now. The ramps are keeping it in place, though. And the sides of the trailer... God, that was sideways. That was really sideways. How does it do if we just stick it in high and leave it there? I almost wonder if that would be a better or worse option for this. So far, it's a pretty decent option because we seem to be going the same speed that we were anyway. This is where it gets crazy. This is one of the trial jumps where it really, wow, keeps it on the trailer pretty well. God, it's straighter than it was when we set off. That's surprising. That's really surprising, honestly. It's straighter than it was when we set off originally. Gotta admit, I like this Duramax a lot. Ooh, I didn't even know that jump was coming. I wasn't even looking where I was going, which is my first, I think that was the first mistake. But, yeah, dude, I like this Duramax a lot. I'm going to be using it more in the future, and I feel like, you know, the Dodge on the back would definitely beat this Duramax in, like, a trail test. But, I mean, in terms of where things like, you know, flex, angle, and lift, God, we swung the trailer wide. But yeah, in terms of, like, flex, angle, and lift and stuff like that, but in order to tow, I mean, this thing doesn't, oh my God, we really swung the trailer. We're starting to swing that trailer really wide. See how this thing's lights were, oh, they're just blue? Oh, crap. That's what happens when you don't look where you're going. Damn. Okay. Stick with it, though. God, that is quite the sight. It really is. Oh, Dodge getting towed by a Chevy. Oh, like, I guarantee you my comment section is going to be full of Chevy versus Dodge constantly. Because anytime I do any kind of diesel truck showdown or anything like that, it gets full of Dodge versus Chevy, or Chevy versus Ford, or Ford versus Dodge. Like, no matter what trucks are in the video, it's whatever trucks are in the video. I'll tell you what, though, that truck is staying up there. Like, I think it's going to make it all the way, no problem. I really do. It's staying up there, no problem at all, and it's really doing a good job of it, honestly. It's not complaining whatsoever. I wonder how far I feel like we've got to be more than halfway done with the track at this point. If we put it up into automatic, will it go any faster? 5th gear? Does it have a 6th? I don't think so. So high is pretty much just as fast as 5th gear. Oh, God. It's this part. This part's gonna suck. I was hoping we would go over the bridge, not under it, but... Ow! Oh! This is a problem. This is a problem. Help. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Normally, I would not condone cutting the track, but in this instance, I am going to allow it because... What the hell? Why is the trailer clipping through the ground? Okay, go back forward again. Go back forward. Oh, God. Trying to position the trailer in the opposite direction because I need to get over to the other side. I have no, there's nowhere else I can go. There's nothing else I can do. This is the only option for us right now. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Okay, this is bad. Maybe we can turn the trailer around, like, on this side of the trail, and then, or trail on the track, and then go over to the other side. That's what I'm hoping we can do. If we can do that, we may be okay, but... Yeesh. That is not what I planned on happening. I didn't even realize that bridge was there, like, or that you had to go under it like that. And I also didn't think of the fact that this Dodge is so high with the trailer that it's like, there's no way it's got the clearance for that. Alright, over the top, no problem. This barely fits, but, I mean, hey, it doesn't matter if it barely fits or fits just fine. If it fits, it sits, I guess. Oop. Truck's getting really, like, that Dodge seems like it's gonna go over every time we go around one of these corners with it on the trailer and we swing the trailer around. But it hasn't gone over yet, and it hasn't picked its wheels up yet. It just leans a lot. That was a hell of a drift. Nearly there. Oh, I know that when you start to see those big ones, that's when you know you're starting to get close to the end of the track. So, we're nearly there. It's not going fast enough to leave the ground, so it's like it's not going fast enough to leave the ground, so it doesn't really make that big of a diff. Oh yes. Oh yes. Finish. Come on. So as far as the Chevy went, or like the Duramax, really well. Like super balanced, easy to drive. The trailer kept the truck on it, no problem at all. Like this thing did really well for what it is. I like it a lot, and I think it's I like it a lot, and I can definitely see it being one of my main tow rigs for sure. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a slide out of it. Oh my god. Okay, that was too much. Way too much. But now it's the Dodge's turn. So we got to go back to the garage, take the Dodge off the trailer, get rid of the trailer on the Chevy, and then time for the Dodge to tow this thing. So, or well, to tow the Chevy. So we can get stopped, and we'll go ahead and bring the ramps back down and unload the Dodge. Then it'll be its turn. Start it up and back it off. Alright, now, before we do anything else, I do have to go back into the Chevy and drive it into the garage and just, you know, just get rid of the trailer, basically. Despawn the trailer, and we'll despawn the hitch as well. And now, we just back it out of the way, and we make... Actually, I wonder... I don't think it's got the ability to flex on the Dodge, but I'm going to go ahead and see if it, like, if it could even come close. Honestly, I think its bumper is probably going to get in the way because it's a factory bumper and tires that are small enough to fit under factory fenders, so I highly doubt that we're going to be able to do this, but if we can, it'd be freaking awesome. What? It actually kind of did it. It kind of did it. I'm going to try it again, but... Dude, oh my god. Okay, it gets up there, it just can't stay there. That's actually really surprising. I'm okay with that. I applaud that truck for that. The fact that it can even come close to doing that. That's awesome. Alright, now. Gooseneck. And we'll do axle dump exhaust. Because I forgot to do exhaust last time. Now. This, on the other hand, is gonna be really interesting. Different kind of trailer, different kind of truck. We're dealing with a much more lifted truck, much bigger tires. But on the other hand, this trailer has no sides to it. So on one hand, you could say that it would be easier for the Chevy's trailer, but at the same time, I feel like they're kind of both even because the Chevy had to tow that super top-heavy Dodge. Whereas this is nowhere near as top-heavy, and the Dodge is just top-heavy on its own because it's so much more lifted than the Chevy is. So I think this is going to be a really, really interesting battle once the Dodge actually gets going. Trying to get this thing centered up on the trailer. There we go. And we'll go ahead and switch over to the Dodge. Actually, I want to shut the Chevy down just so it's not up there running. Stop the engine, and alright. Pull the ramps up. Let me move it up just a little bit. God, you can see the suspension on the Dodge really, like, working with it. Alright. And 3, 2, 1, boosted launch, which didn't really do much and stalled it out when we tried to get into high. There we go. Dude, this thing freaking digs. Holy crap, look at that. That is crazy how much it digs. I think it's just about the same speed, honestly, as the Chevy. It feels like it's just about the same speed in high, but if we put it in automatic mode, I bet you it's a little bit, well... No, they seem like they feel about the same. This might be a little faster in high. It might be a little faster. Alright, corner number 1. Let's see how all this goes. Didn't go too badly. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is a lot more sketchy. A lot more sketchy. Oh boing. It's just bouncing up and down, like straight up and down on the trailer. The only problem is, if we mess up at all, that Chevy is dead. Dude, it is gone if we mess it up whatsoever. Even one bit. And another... Oh, it's fallen back a little bit. Fallen back on the trailer. I'm trying to turn smoothly with this Dodge. Oh, now time for the bigger jumps. Ooh, fingers crossed. Oh, God. That's ridiculous, though. Like, it's still there. I didn't think it would last this long, but it's still there. That is crazy. I picked this side this time because this is the side that the bridge is on, and I knew this wasn't going to fit under the bridge because, like, A, I think it's a taller trailer, and B, the Dodge didn't even come close to fitting. God, that was close. Oh, the truck's crooked now. Uh-oh, it's hanging a wheel, too. It's pretty close to hanging a wheel off the side. Yeah, God, look how crooked that is. Okay, we got to be careful now. Really careful. I mean, the thing is, you want to be careful, but you also want to give these trucks a fair shot, so you kind of want to run the Dodge the same way you ran the Chevy. Turn, 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 turn. Yeah, that wheel is definitely off the edge now. That's going to be a little bit... Well, it's kind of back on. It's sort of kind of back on. It's not like... It's not perfect. It's... that's a little iffy. Come on, come on, come on. I think the thing is with this truck is that it all comes down to... There's the bridge over there. It all comes down to whether or not this trailer is grippy enough to keep that Chevy on it the rest of the way. Because if it's not, then RIP. Seriously. Oh, God. Well, did that fix it a little bit? It actually kind of fixed it a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't be saying RIP to that Chevy yet. Get over the... Ooh! And that centered it back up. So this trailer's a lot more sketchy, and I feel like the Dodge is a little bit more sketchy to pull with because it is higher up. But, like, I think if I had to choose one just dedicated, oh god, dedicated to towing, my pick would be the Chevy, but that's just because of the suspension setup. I mean, if the Dodge had a similar suspension setup, if not the same one that the Chevy does, then I feel like they'd be pretty damn evenly matched. I mean, like, they're pretty close in terms of grip. I feel like the Chevy might be a little bit grippier, but we got to test that as far as, like, hill climbs and mud goes. Now, we haven't even thrown a Power Stroke into the mix yet either, so we need to throw a Power Stroke truck into the mix because I know there's going to be a lot of Power Stroke guys in the comments that are going to be like, we're here too, right? Like, we kind of mean something to this truck community too. Sorry, it's not my fault your trucks blow up all the time. Oh, comment section explodes. But, regardless, I do need to get a... Dude, I know what we're going to do. If we can get all of them together, if I can get the three of us together, we're going to do a multiplayer diesel truck showdown with Jeep Guy, Mustang Matt, and myself, obviously. I think I'm going to go with the... I think I'm probably going to run the Dodge. I'm going to run either the Dodge or the Chevy, so either the Cummins or the Duramax, and then we're going to have Mustang Matt run the Power Stroke because he's a Ford guy, and it makes sense to put the Ford guy in the Ford. So regardless, there's the finish line, and I think for overall towing ability, I think the Duramax definitely has a little bit of an edge here. However, the Cummins is still really, really good. I mean, neither one of these trucks is bad. I think these trucks are honestly so closely matched that, like, with these two, that it comes down to, like, it would, wow, when you hit the brakes hard, the nose just freaking dives because the trailer weight hits it. But I think with these two trucks, it comes down to your personal preference, really. But if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more diesel truck showdowns, don't forget to click the like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And let me know what you guys are thinking of these 3 uploads a day. It's very interesting, and I'm curious to see how you guys like it. So again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.